By following this video step by step, you can also make a good fertilizer for your succulents and cacti plants. The ingredients I will use are very simple and must be available around you. We will also talk about what is the right way and time to fertilize your cacti and succulents, so keep watching and don't forget to subscribe. First of all, it's important to know what kind of fertilizer succulents and cacti plants like. So basically they are very hardy plants that grow in dry and very less fertile conditions in their native areas. You can provide them a slow release, balanced fertilizer, means your succulents and cacti fertilizer should have all the nutrients like nitrogen, magnesium, potassium, phosphorus and so on. This will help the plant to grow very consistently, and making such an organic fertilizer is super easy. All you need is a few ingredients. There are also some benefits of using this fertilizer that you should know. As a source of essential nutrients, this homemade cacti food can help them grow in a much better way. It will supply them nutrients and in result the growth will be much healthier. Overall, this fertilizer helps your succulents and cacti grow bigger and taller. Another use of this organic fertilizer is that it improves the quality of your soil mix. The ingredients I have used to make this are all organic. This way they improve the soil drainage and looseness. A well-draining soil mix is always very important, especially for such delicate plants. A little up and down in watering can trigger fungal attack and problems like root rot. So this way long-term use of our homemade cacti and succulents food is very healthy for soil also. You can also prepare a good soil mix for your succulents at home using simple ingredients. A detailed video on that is linked in the description box. Must check that out because that soil mix can save your money as well as your succulents and cacti plants. This fertilizer also have a wide range of trace elements, the elements that are required in smaller amounts but have a major role in the overall health and development of a plant. So this way using this fertilizer can save your succulents and cacti from many deficiencies. Long-term use of this fertilizer for succulents and cacti also promotes a very healthy and timely flowering on your plant. Sometimes it's very hard to get a cactus on flowering, so if you use this fertilizer, that problem wouldn't be an issue anymore. Most of the succulents and cacti multiply them by making pups, so this fertilizer can promote these pups also. It contains a great phosphorus and potassium source which ultimately makes more pups. So that's all about its benefits. Now let's know how we can make this fertilizer at home. You need a few ingredients that you can gather from your local market or you can buy them online. Their buying links are also added in the description box of this video. The first ingredient for this fertilizer is called as black gold due to its unusual benefits. It's made from leaves and also called as leaf mold compost. You can also make it at home for free. Detailed video on that is added in the description box. It will show you a step-by-step method to make this. Must check it out. Another ingredient for making succulents and cacti food is an excellent source of nitrogen and other essential elements. Cow dung compost is available all over the world. Even you can buy this thing online as well. Cow dung compost is a high nitrogen fertilizer and must be used with great care. Otherwise this can cause damage to your succulents and cacti. So be careful while using cow dung compost for any of your plant. A video is added in the description box to learn the right way to use cow dung. For now use only the described quantity. Another organic source of elements is the eggshells. That contains calcium, which is the primary part of a plant body, and it also have some potassium and phosphorus, and they are also very useful. But make sure to dry the eggshells in the sun for a day or so. This is important to remove any chance of fungus. Another ingredient I am using here is the blood meal. You can skip this thing if you like to, but adding a small amount of this can really improve the effectiveness of your fertilizer. Blood meal have many unique and useful benefits on plants. You can learn more about that from the description box video. For now use only the described dose because it is also high in nitrogen. Another special ingredient for succulents and cacti fertilizer is the banana peels powder. Banana peels have a good amount of organic potassium and some phosphorus, and both are the basic plant elements. You can dry the banana peels in the sun for a few days, and once they are black, you can crush them into smaller pieces or into a powder form, and then you can use them for this fertilizer. Now take all these ingredients in these ratios and mix them well. And our homemade fertilizer for succulents and cacti is ready to use. To fertilize your succulents and cacti, you can simply lose the upper layer of soil and add a dose. Dose depends upon the size of your plant. For a bigger plant, use more, and for a smaller cacti or succulent, use less. Some reference amounts are also added over the screen. You can follow them. Mix the fertilizer with the soil very well. And now you can add some moisture so the fertilizer can be absorbed by the roots. Don't add too much moisture. This way you can fertilize your cacti and succulents every month at the evening time. You can use this fertilizer for almost all type of succulents and cacti. For the heavy feeder cacti and succulents, use a little big dose. Just remember, don't apply this fertilizer when a plant is under a dormancy condition. So it's all about this fertilizer. You can also buy a ready to use cacti and succulent fertilizer that works similar way. It's added in the description box, must check it out. Fertilizer is one thing that can help your succulents and cacti to grow. There are also some other things you need to take care of, like placing your plants in an ideal location, their soil mix, and much more. Here is a playlist that can help you understand these things about cacti and succulents so you can get better results. Must check it out.